Yo, girl Tammy, and my bestie Stephanie, and we are going to talk about finding our bliss, babe.
Yes. How do you find your bliss?
Oh
We are
my
going to
gosh,
tell
girl.
you.
I
That's
know.
how.
We've been working on it a long time. We had a couple of thoughts on it this week organically that came up in conversation, and it's like self-talk, dude.
Yes. You
How
have
talking to ourselves.
you have to be your own biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying the other day, you have to like drink your own Kool-Aid.
Yes.
And
You
I love
do.
that. We're talking late at night, and I'm just like writing notes as you're going off about like we are top shelf. And you sent me like you sent me that video. We are top shelf. We must remember.
Yes.
We must remember, ladies. You have to
Right.
put yourself on the top shelf. That's where you belong.
Hmm.
And that's who you deal
Absolutely.
with. And that's how we got to talk to ourselves. We are fucking queens.
Yes. And don't take yourself off that top shelf for anyone.
Mhm.
Like you shouldn't, just because someone can't reach us on that top level, does not mean that you should take a step down. Absolutely not. The right people will find you and come to your level, whatever level you're on. It doesn't, maybe we're not all top shelf, and that's okay. Maybe you're working up the ladder of your shelf. But
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely, because we are a work in progress. Oh my, well, I remember when I was in nursing school, little side
Mhm.
note. I remember working and thinking on like, I can't wait to be future me because I was working on my goals.
Aw,
I'm like cooking it up in the kitchen. I'm working on my
yeah.
goals. I knew that there was a future me that had like money, was no longer living in poverty because this girl lived in poverty. I know Stephanie's been through.
Same girl.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. And like so many of us women, and we climb out of a hole. But I remember
Mhm.
thinking like future me, future me, future me.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I risked homelessness at one point.
No
I had couch surfing at one point. Yeah.
gosh.
But
Yeah.
you made it work.
And how many people, how many women, how many men, how many women are still going through that out there? And I'd say just keep
Yeah.
putting one foot in front of the other and
Hmm.
find the good people and just keep on those
Yeah.
goals. It can happen for sure. I was a high school dropout. I was a teenage mom. I was 18 years old and
Yeah.
put myself through college at like 23, 24. Was abused by my first husband. Okay. Abused by my second husband. Okay.
Yeah.
Food stamps, welfare, foreclosure notices, and all these different things. Kept pushing forward and
Mm.
eventually got through the darkness and out through the light. And then I ended up making like $1 million on my own, and that's
Yeah.
travel nursing and being a hustler 60
Right.
hours a week able and that's no joke, and these are things that you can do
Yeah.
for yourself. You don't make $1 million overnight, I can tell you that. But the shit
Not
does.
legally,
Yeah, not legally, not as just
which
business.
that's a different episode
Yeah,
completely.
but I did get lucky with some COVID travel nursing for our nurses out there who did this. We
Yes.
some money
I
that.
did the travel nursing too. There was some hot money out there for a
Yeah,
moment. Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
so much deserve it.
But to go back to all the things that you've been through, one of my favorite things about you is you kept your positivity and your light, your bliss throughout the entire time. You never were like, "Oh, woe is me, life is so hard. I was dealt these cards." You were like, "This is what I'm going to fucking do about it." And you picked yourself up every single day when it was hard, and a lot of people couldn't have done that. So I think that you did it with like beauty and grace, and you were an inspiration to me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have you in my life forever,
Thank you.
because as a reminder, we met in nursing school. So I didn't fully see the first husband and the younger pregnancies and things like that. But, I did go through most of your transitions in life,
Yes, you
and
did.
you did it with a fucking crown on your head.
Thank you so much. And you know what? The Lady Tribe was strong, is strong. It takes a village. I've been really blessed to surround
Yeah.
myself with some superstar women I still lean on, and you are
Um,
obviously and absolutely one of them for all time. That's why we're doing this.
Forever.
Yeah, because you're like one of my heroes and role models for sure.
Oh, you're
And
so
but
sweet.
yeah, and even now you're coaching me up, and this is how us women can support women. We're coaching each other up, and we're like
Yeah.
trying this out. A girlfriend
Hmm.
of mine, we're both trying out different things on our social media. So we're like, try this out, try this out, this is where
I
I'm
love that.
content. But yeah, talking to
Yeah.
yourself positively. And I love that you remind me all the time in my DMs that I am a bad bitch. You're here for it. And don't
Yeah.
change though. So
Yes. Yes, because you absolutely are. Yeah. And you have to remind yourself. And like I've told you before, I think that I have always been my own biggest cheerleader because of like all the trauma that I went through. Childhood trauma, young dating trauma, abuse, physical, emotional, psychological, financial, every abuse you can think of, I went through. So I learned at a young age to not trust people, um, that, everyone will let you down emotionally, physically. So you had two paths as a child. You can go down like the toxic one, or you can just be like 100% like ignorance is bliss. That has always been one of my favorite statements. And now bliss has always been part of my life. And now it is growing into like this beautiful thing that we can, it's a community where we can help and support
yeah,
other people. Yeah.
yeah. A new story for it, like chasing your bliss babe,
Yeah.
blow the wreath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you overcame a lot in your childhood and you weren't surrounded by positive words. I wasn't there.
No.
You had to like fill the void of positive words.
Yeah, it's kind of a miracle. My therapist did say that. She was like, it's pretty much a miracle that I married a very secure, safe man. That, I mean, I didn't historically date that though. Like I dated very abusive, controlling men. But yeah, my therapist was like, but she also taught me feelings. I went in there and she was like, well, I'm like, I have trouble like understanding feelings. Like, I was told to suppress them my whole life. Feelings were bad. If you cry, we'll give you something to cry about, the physical abuse. So I learned to bottle it all up at a young age. Feelings were dangerous. So my therapist was like, well, how much do you know? Like, she was like, how much do you know about feelings? I'm like, treat me like a child. Like, I really don't know. I told you jokingly, there was like five feelings. It was like happy, angry, horny, drunk, hungry. I don't know. Like, it was just like, she's like, no, those aren't really even feelings. And I was like, oh, fuck. So she printed out, she's like, don't be offended. She printed out like a pediatric emotion list of like 1,000 feelings. And I was like, no shit. I was like, these are all feelings I can have. And like I brought it home. It was my homework and I showed Pete and I was like, did you know this was a feeling? He was like, yeah, babe. Like I knew that was a feeling. I was like, oh my God, what about this one? He was like, yeah, that's it. That's a feeling. That's a strong feeling. I was like, oh my God. But yeah.
I love you so much. And I got to visit you and spend like 5 days in your home in Arizona when you were travel
Oh,
nursing there and come over.
yeah.
You like are teaching your boys feelings and a lot of positive self-talk. And you spread the feelings cards out on the table and you were like,
Yes, I love
everybody
them.
pick a feelings card and like, how are you feeling right now? And the cards have a face on them and a word. So if it's like stressed, there's a little stressed face with the word stressed, right? So
Yeah.
stress is like, whatever.
Right. It's like a cartoon, like
Yes.
emoji type drawing of like a little kid. And the funny thing about that was, so the therapist also recommended those
Yeah,
and
I
I
love it.
found them. But the funny thing is, it says on the cards for ages 4 and up. And I was like, oh, sorry, Archer, you're one. You can't have feelings yet. And we're joking. So we would actually give him the feelings cards and he would carry them around, but he would pick the happy ones a lot. But like
Oh,
one time his brother was like, I don't know, taking his toys or something, and he grabbed the frustrated card and he gripped it. And so the frustrated card, and this was, I think he was like 18 months old, is all wrinkled and like torn. So it's so
I'm
funny.
celebrating his expression of feelings.
He was just like, oh,
I need someone to know.
I'll find it for like the next episode, but it's like all frayed and like, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, and that is what the card says. So, I mean, you can have feelings before the age of 4. You should.
Actually, if you say it right now, I think I'm going to get that pack of cards for me and my husband. I love conversation cards, bitch.
Yes, me
Oh my God.
too. I have probably 10 different packs. I have like a marriage one.
And then
We
I
have the
a
bedroom one.
Oh, girl. Yes. Yeah. Tell me
Yeah.
something I don't know about you. I've known you for like 20 years. So let's keep it interesting. I've heard your stories. Okay. So I did this with Paul one night. We were out to dinner, and sometimes when we go out on dates, I'll bring like 3 cards or something. And so, and he'll participate. He's a good participant. He's cool about participating. And one of the card was, if you didn't work for money and you could do whatever the hell you wanted in the world, what would it be? And he said a food truck person. And I was shocked. And it's like, he loves to cook. It never in my wildest dreams occurred to me that he had any ideas like that in his like little head, so, no idea. So feelings card, and this was like, it opened obviously. So people who aren't doing this with your family, when my family comes into town, because I live across the country, I pull out my feelings cards, or my questions.
Conversation cards. Yeah.
Cards. And the conversations cards are actually called intimacy cards. And everybody's so uncomfortable when they see the box of intimacy cards on the counter. They're all like,
it's not like sex position cards. What the fuck?
Yeah, and there's like 5 different colors. You can ask about all these different things. So, and then I actually pull all the like more sexual passion questions out. There's a section I just pull out. And then we go through the rest because there's like 4 other sections of cards.
Yeah.
And then it's unreal the conversations that I have with my family when they're in town. It gets uncomfortable sometimes, but maybe you want to know.
Good.
Yeah, so maybe you want to know me. Here's a fucking conversation card. How do you feel about your family living across the country from you? If you listen,
people know how they feel about that one.
Yeah, probably circle back to this topic. We've talked about it before.
Yeah.
They love, hate it, whatever. I'm living my bliss, babe. That's what I'm doing. Y'all go live wherever you want. But yeah, so in any case, I think we can add the feelings cards. I can't imagine. Because I think, maybe not especially with men, but a lot of people, men and women, we talk about our day, but we don't say how we're feeling when we walk in the door.
Yeah.
And
I hate like small talk or like the small talk questions. Like I cannot stand when adults are like, how was school today? Oh, like I hate that. Like come up with something else. Like my kids get off the bus and like one day a week, I get all the kids off the whole neighborhood. And like, I let them come in and I'm like, who wants to talk about school? Does anyone want to talk about it? And they're always like, no, nothing happened. I don't remember. And I'm like, great. You want to veg out? Perfect. It's like work. You don't want to like come home from work and get drilled with like, who was your best friend? What did you eat at lunch? What did your teacher say? Like, what did you learn to like, no, like go be kids.
Yeah.
But I don't like that small talk. So like like those intimacy cards are important. And I bought them actually because I have the best neighbors in the world. I don't know where these women came from, but I have my village finally. I think it's all like the karma from my childhood. But I bought them all like for Christmas one year, those intimate, like the cards that they're not intimacy cards, but conversation cards.
Yeah.
And so many of the moms were like, oh my God, we do them every night at dinner now. They're like, these are so great. And I go over their houses. I see they're on their tables.
I love it. I'll just leave them out. Sometimes I'm just bored with my husband, like cooking in the kitchen. Not bored. So I'll be like, we're not really talking about anything. Let me just pull out a fucking question. And again, the parents are in town and these people are like in their 60s, 70s. One is 80 now. My father-in-law. What are we talking about? Are we talking about small talk? Yeah, nobody's getting to know each other. My 12-year-old niece, she's part of it. My daughters who are in their 20s, I'm just here for the conversation.
Yeah, small talk will kill my soul. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to talk about the fucking weather. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Speaking of talk, you have an exercise for me that I have not tried.
You didn't do your homework.
I know I'm such a bad friend and co-host.
Yeah.
Please
Never say that again.
yourself. Yeah, it's a thank you. Thank you. Okay.
You are
Yes,
perfect.
I love when you correct me and you're like, no, bitch, don't talk to yourself like
Well,
that.
hey, don't talk to my friend. Don't talk about my friend like that. No, you're perfect. Never change.
Just saying to start this episode. And see, that's how easy it is to slip right back into some bullshit about yourself. And you just really, I think it's a
It's
practice.
ingrained in our brain. We have to change the chemistry in our brains.
Yes.
But no, but I love you. Yes. But no, so the exercise was, and I saw it forever ago, like positive self-talk in the mirror. So like you have to stare in your own eyes in the mirror and say like really positive things. And you can start simple, like, I love you, you are safe. Sometimes I say you're magical, just things like that. Like, you're secure, I love myself. But it's so fucking awkward to like look yourself in the eye. Sometimes I start laughing and it's really hard to do. You want to try it right now?
I want to try it right now.
Give yourself some self-love.
I love you. You've done a really good job with your life. Your flower is fire, and I'm so happy that you're wearing it because it makes me happy. You did a good job staying calm at golf today and not snapping a club over your leg. And I know you wanted to. And it's hard when you're not perfect at stuff, but you don't have to be perfect. You can just have fun. And you did a really good job being nice to people today. Is this right? Am I on the right?
Perfect. Yes, you're actually doing way better than I did. I had a very hard time looking.
The girl with who needed the pediatric emotion cards from her psychiatrist.
That might be a link right there.
We were talking about earlier how it would be nice to go back to pediatric therapy. Just
right. Can I just go to like kids therapy?
yeah, and just start
Probably not.
like yeah, it all started back then anyways, like these insecurities.
Yeah. I
Can
think
adults go
foundations.
Yeah. Is this a thing we're allowed to do?
And then other random thing, I know you know one of my best friends, Priya.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were in my wedding together, my beautiful Indian princess. I used to, when I was a new nurse, I would have to go to her. She was a new doctor. We learned together. I would have to go to her and tell her my feelings in different colors. I don't know if that's a thing. I would be like, I'm having like a real blue and purple feeling. And then she would like walk me through it. I'm like, it's not like anger, but it's not like this. And it's, and she'd be like, oh, grief. And she would not judge me though. And she was like, oh, okay, this is what we're going to do. Or, we're going to go get champagne after work, or let's go eat some candy. And I'm like, okay. But she was one of like the first people to help me realize I didn't understand feelings and then help me teach them. Or she helped teach me the feelings rather.
I love that.
Shout out to Priya. Oh, I miss you and I love you.
Yeah, by the way, hi Priya girl. We haven't seen you in so long. I think it appears your life is going beautifully. Congratulations to you and your beautiful families.
And she fixes boobs. It's great.
Girl, here for that.
Yeah. She's all about the boobs.
Yeah. Positive self-talk. I love your tits, babe. They were worth every penny you spent.
I love your tits.
Yeah. Don't let the world tell you not to get them. Fuck the world and their nonsense. And if you don't want boobs, I mean, everybody should. The point is just be happy with how you are and positive self-talk. And if you're, tearing yourself down,
do what you want.
Do exactly what.
If you aren't happy with something on your body and you want to fix it, fucking do it.
Do the thing. Quit
without guilt. Don't think about it.
Yeah, my husband and I have this theory. It's really his. I'll give him credit. He's beautiful. It's that there are lobsters out there and the world is like a lobster tank. and
Mhm.
the world would like to pull you. There are people in your life, they want to pull you back in the lobster tank.
Okay. What's in the lobster tank?
Lobsters. Have you ever seen them in the grocery store, the lobster
Yeah.
tank?
Yeah.
Lobsters
Yeah.
are like, I'm going to get out. And they're like, no, you're not going to get out.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Yes.
The lobster tank. You got to watch
They'll
out for these people.
pull you back down.
Yep. So don't you dare let them tell you not to get your tits done, not to get your Botox, or whatever, not to get your extensions, babe, or whatever it is that they want to tell you that you cannot fucking do.
Get
Or,
the tattoo, dye your hair, do whatever.
yeah, get a tattoo.
Buy the car
Yeah, right.
or
Fucking
buy the
people.
shoes.
Yeah, they're really morbid, twisted, closed-minded opinions about how women should be or live, or maybe it's how they really feel for themselves. Fine. Keep you
Yes.
in your life to yourself. And it's hard to overcome these people
Yeah.
and
Would you
push
say that they're
by.
fake feminists?
Fake feminists, babe. There
Because
are,
Tammy, you just taught me that phrase. I
I
didn't
know.
realize it was a thing. And now it's kind of like mind fucked me. And now I have figured out I have fake feminists in my life right now.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
And, yeah, thoughts and prayers for fake feminists everywhere. And that might be
Absolutely.
controversial and it might not be. Because if you've had a woman, and this happens, a woman, okay, let's say a superpower woman walks in the room. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel energized by that person.
I feel
I want to
energized.
know them.
Yeah.
I immediately, it's like I'm drawn.
Hmm.
And I usually start complimenting, like if like they said something, they did the presentation well or whatever. I'm all about like, oh my God, I love your dress. Your hair is amazing. Like not no fake compliments, but if I
Right.
really like someone or something, even a girl walking through the grocery store parking lot the other day, I stopped my car and put my window down and I was like, you look like fire today. I was like, your dress is amazing. And she was like, oh, and I just drove away.
And don't you know we all need that? And we've all had it happen to us, and that's real women supporting women.
That's real feminism.
Yeah, and we'll talk about some homework, ladies, we should all try, but support a
Yeah.
woman in a genuine way. When you see a bitch out there, tell her that's fire, bitch. You know,
Yeah.
if it's fire to you, because it's hard being bold and walking around society. People are just eyeballing you, ready to tear you down. And yeah, big feminists. And so I have an Instagram. You'll all find out if you haven't already. I have a couple now. I do golf content. And it's a little sexy because guess what? I'm sexy, bitch. And that's something I'm proud of. And I love it. I'm here for it. It's part of my energy. Yeah. I'm
Yes.
also like beautiful inside and out and smart and artistic and creative and a leader. I'm not just a wife and mother. And I'm not just like some sexy bitch on Instagram. I'm a fucking variety pack, as we all are.
The whole package.
I am top shelf, bitch. Don't fuck with me unless you want to be up here too, and then come aboard, babe. So
You gotta you get your own ass up there though.
yeah, but fake
I'll help
feminists
you with
are
that.
the ones who are like really truly about feminism, they say, and then they are like, you're kind of bringing us down, or that's kind of hoey, or all I see are tits, or something like that.
Right.
Go fuck yourself and your fake feminism, or just do the work, but don't tear
Right.
somebody down. And for someone like me, negativity actually takes me some time to get over. I really try to keep it out of my life. And I know I'm sensitive. I wouldn't say too
Yeah.
sensitive. I know I'm sensitive in that way. I'm a
It's a good thing to
yeah,
have
I'm an
sensitivity.
empathetic
Yeah.
person, so I feel a lot, and that's one of my qualities. So, yeah, so you got to be careful. So be careful how you talk to yourself, be careful how you talk to others, hype
Mhm.
yourself up and hype others up. I mean, this is not rocket science, right?
And can we end the backhanded compliments? I loathe them. Like I
Give me
can't do it
a
anymore.
backhanded compliment. I want to hear one right now.
Oh, I don't know. Like, oh, you actually did your hair today. It looks really nice. Or no. You want to hear my favorite one? I have heard this actual exact like comment probably 10 times in my life. It's always in the nursing career side. Oh, you're actually really, and insert the word nice, helpful, intelligent. I thought you were a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I mean, I can be if I need to be, but no, I am a loving, caring, very intelligent, very competent, strong woman.
Yeah.
I'm not a bitch. That's not like we have to like remove that. Like society has trained us like, oh, if she's confident, she walks around. I would walk around in the hospital in my high heels with Dr. Tiffany Anthony, who is another queen of this universe. And, we immediately got that title of, oh, look at those two walking around. Who do they think they are?
Who do they think they are? Totally.
We know who the fuck we are. Who the fuck are you?
We do know,
Like,
bitch. We are
we're not coming off that top shelf. No, no, no.
no, girl.
Guess what? We saved lives every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're the variety pack. There was this singer, is it it's not Melissa Etheridge, but there's the song I'm a bitch, I'm a mother, I'm a child, I'm a lover,
Oh,
I'm a
I
saint.
always get it wrong. I always think it's Sheryl Crow.
And it's
It's not.
not Melissa Etheridge, but
Alanis Morissette.
no, it's not her either.
This was our youth. We should know this.
I know. And let's see, I'm a bitch song is so good because women are such
Yes.
Meredith Brooks.
Meredith Brooks.
I knew
Okay.
it was a black
I'm
haired
gonna
person.
I'm
in
gonna
the
put
era.
that on my on my to listen list.
Yeah, girls, listen to that because I've always also hated to be described as like just wife mother because I am such a
Mhm.
variety pack. I'm a creative, empathetic person. I'm a healer. I'm a lover.
Mhm.
I'm a hustler, baby, and I'm a fucking goddess. So that's you can refer to me when you refer to me. Start with goddess first of all. So
Yes.
one time you referred to it as celestial being, and you were like, because I always love to say queen, and you were like, actually, you were like, actually, I like the idea of being like celestial beings more, and that has stuck with
Yeah.
like you would not believe. So
Good. So see, like the negative comments can do harm and they can stick with people, but the positive comments can stick with people too. So let's stop with the backhanded compliments. I think we should start calling people out more on it. And I did, my last job, I would just tell people, I'm like, that's actually a really mean thing to say. And they're like, oh, well, no, I'm saying that you're not a bitch. I'm like, but no, bitch is in the sentence. Do you understand? Like I would have to like break it down. And they're like, because like when I first got to that hospital, nobody wanted me there. They were like, let her drown, don't help her. It's fine. I heard all the comments. I knew everything what people were saying. And then by the time I left, not all, but most people were like, please don't leave. There were nurses crying. It was so hard to leave.
and
But it sucks that I had to go into that situation with so much hate. I didn't even know. I wasn't even from that city. I wasn't from that state. I wasn't even from that region of America. And people they really hated me for no reason.
And throw in being a blonde, a beautiful blonde, throw in high heels and red lips, and people want to tear you down immediately. And again, this is the fake feminism thing. Everybody can live their life however the hell they want. You do what you do, boo, and I just don't care. I'm not going to talk about your appearance and tear you down. I'm not going to suggest, you need to gain weight, lose weight. You need to do this, wear makeup, don't wear makeup, do your hair. It's not my fucking business. Live in your power and your confidence. But yeah, there is, and women, we know this in the women culture, and we just have to stop the cattiness. We have to stop it because we are the vessels of change.
Please.
We
Yes.
have to celebrate each other because guess what, ladies? These men are trying to take over again.
Again. Right. They know how powerful we are.
Oh my God. We get a little bit of power going over a decade or two, and these men, their heads pop the fuck off. We got bro podcasts popping up everywhere and real grown men having tantrums about the fact that women are showing their strength, or that a woman is walking in front of a man and checking into a hotel for the man, and he's supposed to be the man, and or whatever it is, and they're like
Right.
fragile egos. So, ladies, pay attention. The only way that we can reverse course and really blow out of our own shells and the world is trying to oppress you is to support each other. We can't be catty. We have to
Have to.
celebrate.
We have to. And if you feel, and we've all been there, you see a post, you see someone, and you have that little bit of jealousy, or you're like, oh, I'm not as good. Or, I don't know where it comes from, but I've read a lot lately that it is something that you need to fix inside of you. Like if you're jealous of another woman, like it's just you looking in the mirror as to like you think you're inadequate, and you're not.
Yeah.
You are exactly where you need to be in life. You will get the things that you need. Like the universe will provide, but you're not going to get those things by being catty.
No.
Yeah.
We cannot tear each other down.
Hmm.
My own beautiful mother. I love her so much. She's a strong woman. She's beautiful.
Hmm. Yeah.
She saw a woman on the internet. She was like, Instagram, this is somebody, whatever. And she said, she looks like a hoe, bikinis in a mirror, looking like.
Really
And I was like, I called my own mother out. And I was like, bitch, did you
good.
see my Instagram? I am in bikinis. First of all, on my Instagram, I have also got my cleavage out. I mean, go through my Instagram, like,
Right.
check me out, check out Magical Ms. K Instagram, and you judge me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, bitch, because this girl over here, my best friend, when I was going through the evolution of like a kind of blowing, like taking the lid off of myself, embracing
Hmm.
my sexuality, or just like being me openly in public. Because by the way, if you check that out, that's what you get day to day when you are around Tammy. So I'm not gonna fucking tone it down because I'm on the Instagram. And Stephanie was like, I'll never forget. She said, if I'm being honest, I think you're holding back. And to me, that was so encouraging because the world is coming at you. They're coming at you in silence.
Hmm.
We talked about this. This is wild.
Yeah.
They're withholding positive feedback because they don't care for it. And then they're running home to their family and friends and saying that this bitch looks like a hoe. Who does she think she is? Well,
Mhm.
just wait and watch till we get to the end of the story because I'm playing the long game, baby. And I'm just being me and I'm just being free. And thank you, Stephanie, for setting me free. And
Oh, I remember that conversation vividly because I was watching the evolution and I was so excited. You just moved to California, you were getting super into golf more, and I can see you getting better and better in each video. But I can kind of feel it. Like I've known you so long, I could feel you wrapping up part of yourself or something emotionally. And I was like, oh, that makes me kind of sad. I don't know if I told you that part. I just kind of
thank
felt
you.
like that sucks. But
Yeah.
that's what society fucking wants. They want us to wrap it up, hide that part of you
Don't you dare
because
wrap
it's
up.
power. You are owning your power. And I remember that conversation and I was like, God, before I said it, I was like, I hope she takes this well. And we've always been blunt with each other. So I was like, I didn't want to offend you because what you were doing at that time was beautiful. But I was like, I just kind of wanted to like shake the champagne of Tammy and like pop the cork. Like I just wanted you to fucking spray your beautiful energy everywhere. Sounds kind of sexual. Maybe it is.
Whatever. We're here for
I don't
it.
care. And yeah, I do. I remember that. And I was
I
glad
love
that I said
that. And
yes.
now, and then here we are trying to like spread that vibe exactly to other
Yes.
women. Be real feminist, not fake
Mhm.
feminist. encourage women to blow the lid off. You don't all have to be like me. We're different fucking people. I celebrate that. Be your version and be the most if you want. Be in your comfort zone, but don't hold back because of people. And I remember before I got into like Instagramming stuff, my daughter is getting into real estate and she was like, very successful realtor. We'll have her on here sometime because she's a bad bitch. But she was like, I want to post things, but I'm a little worried about what the world will tear me down or do this. And I said, you know what? People will tear you down in your family, in your workplace, and maybe in your own home. Post because what the hell, everybody's here to tear you down. And then what happens is I've had some really fantastic people come forward from my life and be like, I'm encouraged. I love this. My buddy Alex, if you're ever going to watch this, I hope you hear it. My girlfriend Haley, my beautiful friend Stephanie, my daughters, like,
Gorgeous daughters.
yeah, amazing. They're just like here for me. They're not dimming my light. We are top shelf.
Yes.
100%. My
Yes.
daughter Faith, I shared with you recently, her comment is next level. She's so much like you and I and us. And she said, Mom, you know what? She was like, by the way, everybody listening, my daughter's 21. She's like a statuesque, redheaded Irish goddess, queen.
Mhm.
And
Perfect description of her. Yes.
yeah, thank you. That is what she is. She's a gentle soul. She's the nicest person. She's beautiful inside and out. And she was like, you know what? She's like, I think we need to be more. And so our
Oh,
conversation,
love that.
thank you. I was even getting dressed. I put this beautiful flower on, always thinking of dopamine dressing now.
Yes, that's what, yeah.
I put this
Dopamine
beautiful,
dressing.
I love it. Oh my God, let me see those.
Just like this beautiful, I love this purple color.
I
And
love
yeah,
it too.
I didn't put as many gems on. What's the girl again? Gem.
We'll get back to that. Yeah.
Yes. We love you, girl, with your gems.
We do love you, girl.
I'm so bad with names. And yeah. But
I love
her.
your darling shirt. I celebrate you. I'm gonna buy more of these. This just broke while we were talking, but bitch, I'm going to Amazon and getting more of these. Plus, I'm gonna repair this. This is my new favorite
Gorgeous.
jewelry.
Yes, the dopamine dressing. But the flower, I feel like could be a bedroom flower. Or I kind of want that flower to be like in other color. Like I want like a hot pink and like a red for the bedroom or a black for when I'm like in my fuck you mode. Like I want to I felt like painting my nails black today. I'm like not like a dark person. I'm usually like pinks and
I love the idea of bedroom flower. I hope that means that you're suggesting this is the only thing that I wear to bed. And by the way, I might be doing that later.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
That is sexy as hell. I love it. I think my husband would have.
You're welcome, Paul.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he would love the suggestion.
Yeah, put it in the suggestion box. We can put it in some box. Heyo.
Hey, oh yeah. By the way, before we go, ladies, because we're gonna give you homework. We all have homework. I have it too, so I'm not putting it on you. I wanted to share with everybody that I bought a gift for future me. I talked about when I was in nursing school, I was like, there's future me when I graduate, when I'm a nurse, when I'm all of these different things.
Yeah.
I bought the most unbelievable pair of shoes that I've been looking at. And I'm not like a shoe girl. I promise you, I'm not.
I am. I want to see them.
Very expensive. With tax and
You're worth it.
Thank you, girl. They're maybe $400. I'm going to share that with you because this is part of my manifestation of future me. They are shoes by Cynthia Richards. And these are, you must look at these wedge tennis shoes.
Aces.
Because these are my new Boss shoes.
Yes.
These are my new Bliss Babe Boss shoes. They actually have them in a bunch of
styles. Are you wearing them now then, though? Or you said future?
I might wear them to photo shoots now. I might wear them. Okay. I don't want to wear them out because I do believe they're future me. I want to wear them now.
But if you don't wear them now, you can't become future Tammy.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to wear
Evolution.
them tonight.
Put
And
them on. Okay,
wait,
you can wear the shoes and the flower. How about
oh
that?
yeah. Oh my God, to bed. Thank you, girl. This is what we're doing later. Paul doesn't know it yet. He's in another room. You just wait for it, bitch, and you're gonna be like, "What is with?" And I'll be like, "Don't you worry about it, because this part is for."
Yeah. Don't you worry about it. I love it.
And then I got this beautiful hot pink package of 10 of the shoes, right? It's hot pink. And she put this beautiful card, and I don't know if it's backwards. Is it
No,
backwards?
it isn't. Yeah.
Okay. Want to
She
read it
didn't come
for
to impress. She came to shift the atmosphere. Wow, Cynthia Richard, I love it. I'm all for that.
Yeah, and this is going to be my first outreach post to the Cynthia Richards team to please come on this podcast, because we want to talk about you ladies. I think it's sisters. And I celebrate that. They could be best friends. They could be sisters and best friends. I celebrate your energy. I celebrate your brand. But when my shoes arrived with an empowering message in them, that spoke to my soul already. I mean, this is already my vibe and what we're doing here.
It's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah. And by the way, here's the girls. Here's the family.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm
Check
gonna
them
check
out
them
on
out. I
Instagram.
can't wait. Well,
And
thank you
I'm
for sharing
so,
that.
yeah, I'm so here for it, dude. So
Yes.
grow your tribe. My color's going to reset. There we go. Okay. Grow your tribe. Don't tear other people down, and talk nicely to yourself.
Be a real feminist. No more pseudo feminist bullshit. Call them out. Let's start calling people out in a nice, kind way. To
Yeah.
be like, we're not here for that.
No, we're not here for that. We
'Cause
need each other.
that's what society wants. We
Yeah,
have to break
society
it.
is working on making us Handmaid's Tale. And I've never watched the show because my husband
I
and
never watched it
daughter,
either.
no, they have assured me that I'll be so
Yeah.
upset that I can't watch it. But for those of you who have watched this very popular show, society's coming down on us. And if you don't think so, I mean, just look around. And
No, I can't live that life. We're not doing
no,
this.
we've got to take our power back. We have story after story of men coming at us to break us down sexually, insult us in the home, or to like just like that a girl, I'm not a girl. I'm a fucking grown ass woman. So all these things are a little degrading because maybe that's how they view us, or maybe they're trying to keep the lid on.
Yeah.
There is no.
But also, I think that we also need to educate men that they can feel their feelings.
Yeah.
Maybe we should also print the feelings cards for everyone, because this podcast is not just for women, it's for everyone. And if men can feel their feelings, let it out a little bit more.
Mhm.
I remember when I repressed my feelings, I was angry a lot, and I was just, I did harm to myself. I did harm to other people. So like feeling your feelings is freeing,
Mhm.
and then you can heal. So let's try to heal men too.
I think that's a good.
Because you and I, we have compassion. Like we're nurses. So sometimes you have to,
Yeah.
heal the people that you don't want to, but we have to.
That's right. We don't look at anybody with bias. We treat everyone the same.
We're going to treat everyone like patients. How about that?
Yeah. Although
Right?
you need to support each other, but yes. And
Yes.
we all need to support everyone, and maybe that will grow this community. And we all just really need to be ultimately, I mean, you have this one life on this planet. You don't know for how long. Pursue your bliss. Is your bliss like learning guitar? Is it like dance, painting, writing books, giving back, chasing, being ambitious in the corporate world? Like whatever it is, like you just,
Golf, chickens, who knows?
chickens. Oh my God, we will talk.
Flowers.
We'll talk about your chicken and flower farm stand journey to victory maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe.
So proud of you.
We'll get it in there, but I'm just saying, like, it could be anything. It could
will
be
get it in
something
there.
unexpected.
Yeah.
But just follow your bliss.
That's right. Follow your Bliss Babe. And follow Stephanie's Poppy Vaughn Farm Stand on Instagram and check out the messaging associated with it. It's really there to support women. It's about miscarriage awareness.
Yeah.
It couldn't be more beautiful and maybe healing.
Thank you. That's so sweet. It's been a healing journey and it's working. It's hard. It's ripping off scabs, but it's good. And I just want to bring awareness and support to that community of women and men who have lost, babies. So,
So
but
beautiful.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
how
a good
cool is
thing.
it that we can have two totally different hobbies and still be best
So
friends?
different. So different.
Yeah. We don't have to be the same at everything. We share a brain
No.
enough. We don't have
Right.
the same shit. All right. Well, I think you should assign our homework for the week.
All right. Is it the positive self-talk or in the
Yeah, the
mirror?
mirror.
Stare at yourself in the mirror and say nice things. It's awkward. It's weird. I laughed at myself for days trying to do it, but you
Okay.
have to do it. It'll change the chemistry in your brain. And it's like manifesting your feelings for the day. And remember, I think that bliss is like a mindset.
Mhm.
So speak bliss to yourself in the mirror. That's your homework.
I love it.
And you have to do it. You didn't do your homework.
I feel so
I
bad.
can't tell all the followers if
We've
you're
been
not doing
talking
it.
about it for like 3 days, to be fair, but
No,
I'm
I'm
going to go and
joking.
do it tonight. And I'm a big
Yeah.
manifest meditator. And I actually have Post-its on my mirror of like my future goals and stuff.
Oh, I love that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going
it
to add
works.
just talking to myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's perfect, especially when my husband's in there in his mirror, which is opposite of mine, and I'm going to be like, "You're a goddamn sexual being. Somebody should throw you into a bed right now. What are you doing standing
With
here
my bedroom flower on.
with my bedroom flower?" I'm going to do that later. Try it out, ladies.
But yeah, and have Paul do it too. Let's have everyone do it.
Yes, let's have
Yeah.
everyone do it.
Assign all your family and friends. Let's do it.
I love it. I fucking love it. All right. Well,
Well, I
thank you
fucking love
all.
you.
Yeah, I love you, girl. Thank you all for being with us this week on Bliss Babe. We are growing, we are glowing, we are so here for it. And
Mhm.
check out our Instagram, our YouTube. We're just going to continue to grow celestial beings. And we're
Totally on that top shelf.
top shelf, baby. And we're going to have some really cool guests coming soon. I have an awesome girlfriend of mine named Stephanie from Playground Mini Golf in Huntington Beach, California. Female entrepreneur, golfer, go getter. She is a real positive light. I can't wait till you get to listen to her. My beautiful girl, Selena, who owns Amaryllis Beauty Haven in Toledo, Ohio. It is a like self love, self care, aesthetics. Studio
Perfect.
clinic. Yeah. So we're going to have them on. We have a lineup of amazing guests coming from, you know, one of the top surgeons, female surgeons in the United States with a side hustle that is boudoir
Hmm.
photography studios supporting women and just all kinds of people. We can't wait to celebrate women celebrating women. And we're here to raise you all up. If you want to be a guest on the show or you know somebody who should be like a fabulous guest and because they have a message that is awesome, reach out to us. Excuse me. Let us know and let's just spread the bliss, babe.
Absolutely. Find your bliss, babe.
Find your bliss.
All right. We love you all.
Till
And
next
love
time.
you, Tammy.
I-
Bye.